Hey, what's going on YouTube? Hey, it's MrKontroversy, and welcome back for another episode of Coffee Shop Chatter. So today I'm going to be going over this little clip that from Rickey Smiley. Everyone should know he's a comedian um, coming to the defense of Kamala Harris. Hey, I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with none of them. My thing is, until you show me what your policies are, the only person I know who has that actually have policies out there currently is Donald Trump, and that's because I did a piece on his Agenda 47. I went through it. I even dropped the link so people can go in there and see what it is. He has something there. I went to Kamala Harris page. Only thing there, they just want money. They just want you to donate. So not only is she hiding from the media because you don't see her, she don't say anything, and that's because she can't talk without a teleprompter. I already figured that part out. Other issue I have with her is the person that she picked. And it's because her party drove her not to pick a certain individual because uh he's Jewish. That's why he didn't get picked. And if you listen to him speak during when he came up there when they was doing the little vote roll call and everything to saying yes she is going to be the Democratic nominee, he is very articulate. He doesn't need a teleprompter. The problem is you never want your vice president to be stronger than your president. And that's why she didn't pick him. Outside of the Democrats didn't want it because you have this whole thing with Palestine and Israel going on. But hey, that's another thing. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into this content. So first I'm gonna just show you Rickey Smiley belongs to one of these groups. He actually belongs to Omega Psi Phi, which is one of the Divine Nine. If you don't know what it is, the Divine Nine is just nine, black. They used to be black fraternities. Initially, non-fraternities. The reason I say they used to be is because they only came about because at the time prior to their conception, black people couldn't join white fraternities. Just another reason why they came up with HBCUs. So when they came out with these, they were always black, 100%. There were no white people. There was nobody but black people that was in these fraternities, in these Greek organizations. But now anybody can join. So you cannot call yourself a black fraternity or black sorority because you are no longer 100% that. Just like when they had prior to the white fraternities and sororities, they were literally all white. Like you was black, you was not getting that. And then they started letting them in as well. But they have never identified themselves as being a white fraternity or black fraternity. They just identified themselves as a Greek fraternity. We are the only ones, for some reason, who like to throw black in front of a lot of things, like our black dollars, our black vote. But we can't have black jobs. But that's something else because I already covered that as well. So he belongs to one of these. Kamala Harris was the second one, which is an AKA. Roland Martin is an Alpha Phi Alpha. Joy Reid, she belongs to. So if you look at it, all these people that's coming out on her behalf belong to one of these organizations. So he's going to mention something about Roland Martin. Roland Martin is not black American. He is Haitian American. His great grandparents migrated from Haiti to Louisiana. He has no ties to us black people who actually, our great grandparents, everybody was here. They were slaves here. I know for a fact mine was. I even went to the plantation, which a couple of them were born in Charleston, South Carolina. But anyway, Joy Reid, another one. Her father is from the Dominican of Congo. Her mother is from Guyana. She's not black American, but there's another person who is speaking out on her. Kamala Harris, her mama is Indian. Her daddy, let me get this straight, her father doesn't even identify as being black, and he said it. He is Indian Hindu. but he was born in Jamaica. He is part Irish. His Irish ancestors owned slaves in Jamaica. Okay, so we're gonna go about that, and we're just gonna go ahead and listen to Rickey Smiley. I'm gonna just forewarn you. For some reason, I think he needs to go on CNN, which we have now called the what was it? It was the I will tell you what it is, but the Crying Negro Network. Him, Vance, all these guys, every black person, man, you see on there, they always crying. Think I'm lying? Watch it. I might have to do a piece on that, just on constantly one of them always up there crying about something. But we're gonna go ahead and jump on over and hear what he gotta say.
That he's just a regular, like he remind you of your high school principal. He remind you of your high school football coach, and he was a football coach that led his team to a national, not national, but to a state championship. And he is just awesome. He's for the people. He stand up for women's rights, and he's a popular governor in the great state of Minnesota, which Trump won in 2016. That state was picked off by Joe Biden, and I think we'll definitely get his state and the state of Pennsylvania as well. Either one of those governors would have been a great choice for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like that's just garbage.
Yeah.
It's just garbage.
Can
Everybody
we be
got to
united
find,
on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research to look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what a record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit.
So he talking about what Kamala Harris did for the black community. She hasn't done shit. I can tell what she has done. She locked up a lot of minorities in California when she was the DA on marijuana charges, which she admitted to herself that she smoked marijuana when she was in college. But then there was a problem I have. She said while she was smoking it, she was listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg. They weren't even out when she was in college. They wasn't even out when she graduated from law school. So how the hell was she listening to Tupac and Snoop Dogg while she was smoking weed when they wasn't even out yet? Once again, pandering for the black vote. But you gonna have people that's gonna fall for that. But I digress. So I will go back to her record. So she was locking up black and giving extended sentences for smoking marijuana. She was extending their stay so they couldn't get out because they wanted to use them as free labor, slavery. Because if you actually read in there, back in the actual thing for prison was, and I'm gonna go back to the slave times. So when slavery ended, there was a window in which black people, slaves that were released, had to be working. That's when they came out with the Census Bureau, because then they would put what they was doing. If you wasn't working, you got arrested. When you got arrested and went to jail, they then took you from the prison, sent you back to the plantation where you was once a slave to serve your time. Henceforth, prisons now, they use pretty much, they used to use them to work in fields, pick up trash, pretty much do like slave stuff. So that's pretty much what she was using for the put out fires. Let's see. Oh, the young man that was on death row because of her. She didn't want to allow evidence that would prove that he was innocent. It was DNA evidence. She had to. Their governor Newsom had to order it to be actually added, and the man was released, and he sued the state of California for millions of dollars, and he won. But hey, that's her record. She was also given the border. Couldn't do shit to the border. Never been down to the border. People saying she went down there. She went down there one time to El Paso. How I know? Because I was stationed down there at Fort Bliss when she came down there. She didn't go to the main hub entry point. When you talk about Eagles Pass, where all them they actually flooding in. She came down to the path, what I will call it the path of least resistance, where there was not a mass people trying to come in. The people that was coming in through there actually had work passes, which were they were allowed to come into Texas, work, and then they had a certain time where they had to be back across the border, back into Mexico. Same thing they do in Arizona. But I'm gonna let him go ahead and think he's cooking or whatever.
From a lot. We need to stand with her. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy. Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history.
That's so, it's just the Amber Rose and everybody got all these videos and stuff and talking about Kamala Harris talking out of both sides of her. How would you say something so disrespectful? Even if you felt that way, I wouldn't dare make a video or say nothing like that to the vice president of the United States of America that's trying to stand up and that's going to possibly pick 2 United States Supreme Court justices or whatever to try to keep the laws in place that Thurgood Marshall and all of the people that have paved the way and try to redo and get back into some of this settled law, women's rights to choose, your voting rights, and Brown versus the Board of Education. Do your homework, black people.
Hold up. Let me just tell you something right here that could be very historic, and Kay pointed this out to me. If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court,
possibly by Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Yeah.
Does
Stop
that
it.
not give you chills?
Come on
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send
Maria,
just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
Oh my
I can go
gosh.
deeper than that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on,
on
man.
MLK holiday.
So basically, like I said, all these boules, you had, like I'm telling you, had and people are saying they are the worst when it's come to as far as being a detriment to the black community. So he wants people to vote for her because she belongs to because she's an AKA and she's not black, so I'm not gonna say, and because she's Indian American. That's his justification. Nothing. Don't vote for her because of policies. And I tell anybody, I don't try to tell nobody who to vote for. I say, look at their damn policies, vote for the person, get out your damn feelings, because that is the biggest problem I've seen. People in the U.S. have gotten so damn weak, and you're so damn thin-skinned. And I ain't gonna call it the generations, but it started at a certain group of generations. It's y'all that was wearing leashes as babies because your parents couldn't control you, or you had to wear a helmet, elbow pads, and knee pads for everything that you did. Those generations, the ones who was eating Tide Pods and all those generations. They're so damn thin-skinned and can't take no type of confrontation or anything, don't know how to deal with it, that this is what you get. You get people, this is the type of people you get. Vote for her because she's black. Don't worry about her policies. Don't worry about the other person's policies and see what is in your best interest. Don't worry about they're gonna raise taxes and you paying no taxes. And some of you probably can't afford your grocery bills as high as hell. I honestly say I know under Trump, he actually had a tax break. It was due to be renewed. Biden said, no, I'm not gonna renew it. Guess who the tax break was for? Us. your everyday common people. But he's going to say something, probably bring up, oh well, he's trying to lower the taxes for, people that make more money. The reason he's doing it is to help to make is the attempt is to get the people who own these big companies to actually increase people's pay. Because if you start taking more money out their pocket, guess what they're going to do? And honestly, and this is going to sound bad, in a way, I kind of want him to win. Because once all this stuff implements and taxes go up and all the people who actually own these companies and everything, and they start laying people's asses off, don't go crying. Don't start blaming companies. No, go, if you voted for it, go look in the mirror and point at the mirror and say, you are a piece of shit. You went against your own interests, something that would have benefited you because you were in your feelings over what someone say. And people act like Trump was never in the White House for 4 years, in which everything was low. I could say, I know for a fact, I invest in stocks. All my investments was doing good. My 401ks, everything. Grocery bills. So now, hell, I went to Walmart. I got like one bag. Actually, it was like almost $80. I'm like, God, but it don't bother me. I have the money, so I don't really sit there and gripe about it. But I know there's people in there making decisions of, man, okay, I can't really afford this. And I had to forego certain things. But I say, hey, keep listening to these folks if you want to. They're going to drive you right off a damn cliff. And there ain't no water at the bottom.
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Who was a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated?
Come on now.
Oh my God, that just gave me chills. That gave me chills.
Game changer, dog.
Game.
Man,
Talk about game.
Y'all better come get me off this radio today.
Come get him.
Hey, you can keep going. You want to keep going, dog? You want to keep going?
Today.
Oh, they ain't going to be mad at you today, Rick. Hey,
I don't care. Well, stop me.
Go, dog. Go.
I don't care about who get mad. I know I'm right.
Exactly.
I know I'm right. Y'all need to stop. Do y'all realize Medgar Evers died for voting rights? All these people that have risked their life from slavery up until the civil rights movement, just so we can have an opportunity to do what we do, to do what we can do. We ain't seen nothing like this since Barack Obama was running for president in 2008. We need to stop.
The great John Lewis.
Right. John Lewis and Ralph Abernathy. All of these people that have paved the way for us. We are the new civil rights leaders. We got to get behind people like Ben Crump and Kamala Harris and all these people out here that's doing, like Roland Martin and all of these people that's out here, and Joy Reid. If you want to be educated, if you really want to know the truth, all you got to do is turn to MSNBC and watch Joy Reid, and she gonna give you a whole history lesson every night on MSNBC, and then after that, Rachel Maddow. All you gotta do is just watch.
And it's not opinion, it's facts.
Don't do this right here.
Yeah, and
don't be on the internet doing Kamala Harris like that.
Yeah,
I don't care what issue you got with black women. Your mama's a black woman. How about that? Let's start there. I don't care what and I'm talking to the men right here. Your mother is a black woman. Don't forget that. Don't forget that your sister is a black woman. And as a black man, I stand proudly with Kamala Harris this morning.
So he's just ranting and crying right now. But yeah, my mama was black. My grandma was black. 100% black. Not mixed. No, it wasn't mixed. But that don't mean I had to vote for her. Why? I'm gonna vote for her because she's a woman. She's an Indian American. I was supposed to vote. I'm supposed to vote for her because of that. The hell what policy? So I'll tell you what, for all the black folks, since y'all want to do this blackly black stuff. Get you a paper and a pen. Write down Trump, Obama, Biden, and under Biden you put Kamala Harris. Put those three, and under all three of them, write down everything. Write down everything that they did, since we want to make this about black people, I look at it, policy should be for everybody. All these people crying about reparations and it's the damn woe is me. I knew where I came from, and trust me, I was not born with no silver spoon in my mouth, none. Grew up right there in Hollis, Queens. Had a big open lot that we played in across the street from where the apartments we stayed in. Drugs, gangs, well, we had all that. So you have a choice. Like I tell everybody else, just like I bust my butt to put my kids in a position so they didn't have to grow up like I did. Because I watched my parents bust their butt to try to do everything they could for me, my brother, and my sister. But it's this thing I call, you can either become a product of your environment or you can overcome your environment. And people say, well, I didn't have the opportunity. You went to the same schools with a whole bunch of people that have become successful. It's what did you do to get yourself out that situation? Did you look at your parents as like, hey, I don't want to be that. I don't want that for myself. Coming up, we didn't own no house. We rented apartments. But I own my house. My brother owns a house. So it's what you do from where you come from, where you were at. So always just vote for somebody because they look like you. That's nonsense. You better look at their policies. And like I said, write those people's names down and put what they did what did they do for black people. I can tell you, I'll see, even before Kamala got in, you already know how record is, locking up folks. Biden, he didn't want his kids going to school with black kids. He also was responsible as well for writing the actual law that actually was causing black men to get locked up. Oh, when he first came in office, he passed something, the Asian hate bill, yeah. So he did something for them. He also did something for the LGBTQ plus community. Obama. No, Obama did the same thing. He only passed things, signed off on things that dealt with the LGBTQ community. Shit, I guess Trump did the same thing. No, actually, Trump was the only, he gave HBCUs a boatload of damn money because, yes, they was fucking broke. So they didn't have to come out, hey, sir, can we get some money? To stop them from having to keep coming back, begging for money. He did what he felt was right. Hey, I'm going to just give them money while you guys keep coming back. I'm going to just give y'all money. And guess what Biden did when he got in there? He cut the money. Yep. He cut a large percentage of the money that they were supposed to get. So they're not getting it. So he killed that. So all I can tell you is, like he said, do your own research. Do some actual research. Don't listen to these celebrities because they all paid. And if you don't realize that, you're a fool. Celebrities are paid. I don't care for either side. They getting something out. It's rare you're going to get something that's genuine. It's like, no, bruh. I'm going with this person. Nope, you ain't got to pay. Don't worry about it. What, I only need to come talk for about 10 minutes? No problem. You'll have something that actually will genuinely do it. But you have a lot of them that are paid to do it. Or they're getting something out the deal. The U.S. is all about business. People making money. The rich don't stay rich by being stupid, by making poor decisions. That's why and I'm not including myself in that portion, but because I am not rich, so I fall in the class where what else? I'm just upper middle class. We have a lot of people that are financially illiterate. They don't know how to manage their damn money, which causes them to be in the position which they am and to be in debt because they're trying to always impress somebody. They spend the money that they don't have to give their kids things so they can impress their friends at school and all these other things. That's why people are in the positions in which they're in. I've seen it. I mean, I used to talk to a lot of soldiers about hey, do you have do you have money going to in the TSP? No, why? How long you plan on staying in the military? You need to do something to secure your future because, like I said, a lot of people don't know Social Security might not even be around, and that don't have nothing to do with the president. That has something to do with the damn people in the Congress and the Senate that's spending up the damn money. I would say that they just need to kill Social Security, refund everybody everything that they already put into it, and let you fend for yourselves. Let you save your own money. So one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to force you to become financially responsible, and now you start saving, you invest in you being a little bit wiser, or you just going to have to work until you die. Those are going to be your two choices. Invest and save, or keep spending the way you're spending, and you'll be 60, 70, 80 if you make it that far working. And you won't be able to afford to where you live because rent is going up. Truth be told, you go to Houston, the most evicted right now is black women. They lead in being evicted, unable to pay their damn bills. So you got a lot of people out here that's like, oh, I'm not doing 50-50 and all this other stuff. So instead of if you're involved with someone and you want a man to pay for everything, so now he's breaking his back, paying all the bills, or barely can pay them all, and you just up here saving, and then at any moment, which I've seen done, you was like, oh, I'm tired, so I'm gone. While the whole time over here, you were sitting here stacking your cheese. So I always tell you, like you said, vote for who you want to vote for, but I just implore you, just research it. If a person is not telling you, ain't speaking on no policies, you don't got nothing that you can read, it doesn't even matter if it's a possibility they're not even going to do it. But if they're not saying nothing, and you just vote for them blindly because you're in your damn feelings about somebody, that says a lot about you, a whole lot about you. And then at that point, I say you deserve everything that comes to you. So if you struggling, you and your kids getting put out on the street, or you live in a homeless shelter, good for you. You did it to yourself. So that's all I got. Hey, just hit the subscribe button. Hey, I appreciate y'all, the folks that have been subscribing. I see my numbers been going up. Also, those that know how to actually articulate their thoughts in the comments. Like I tell people, I will chat back for a few. But it's getting to a point, a lot of you are becoming trolls. So if you made it this far in the video, I'm letting you know. And I'm also going to pin it. If you are a troll, I'm deleting your comments and I'm blocking you from the channel because you offer nothing. I like seeing people going back and forth in the comments, because you see I'm in the comments a lot. I will talk back and forth, but make sure you talk about factual stuff, not of my daddy was, or my mama was, or my great uncle, or my such was. I don't give a damn about what they did. Find out for yourself. And then if I was like, well, show me your source, where you get it from. If you show me some damn Wikipedia, I ain't worrying about it, because apparently you don't have a college degree, because you already know Wikipedia is not an actual source that can be used. And it's just because the data can be constantly changed. So, like I said, you want to troll? Go ahead and try and troll. And also I'm not blocking comments. I'm not doing anything. YouTube has a filter that if it picks up on certain words, if certain words that you use, and then some words ain't even that bad, it will actually throw it into a folder, and then I have to look at and see what's being reviewed. And if I read it, I'm like, come on, y'all now y'all just being petty. I would just go ahead and bypass them, and I'll just go ahead and approve it. But if it's ridiculous, I'm not even gonna wait. I'm just deleting it. And if you send another one and you being disrespectful, I'm blocking you. Even if you do it to somebody in the chat, because I've seen some people calling people B's and A's and all stuff because you got in your feelings because you couldn't provide anything to go against what they were saying. So then you get in your feelings. Just like the same reason why you don't like Trump or you don't like certain people, because you're in your feelings. Like I never say I don't have a problem with Kamala as a person, but as far as her past things that she's done, I have problems with that. I have a problem with trying to making it legal for a child to override their parents to make a decision when you 9, 10, 11 say, hey, I'm born a boy, but I want to be a girl. And then you go through the procedures and some of it is non-reversal. So now you're stuck. And if you look at it, look at the suicide numbers and look how many of them have deleted themselves after they've done that. You allowing children to make adult decisions that their minds even fully developed to make those type of decisions. Those are things that I'm against. And that's the stuff that you have that Kamala and Tim Walz, they are for. I'm not for that. So no, I cannot vote for somebody who believes in that because that's not something I believe in. I also have an issue with the border. You want to let all these illegals come in. He passed a law in Minnesota that allowed illegals to get a driver's license. So I have a problem with that because I know where they place illegal immigrants, and then those illegal immigrants eventually end up taking the jobs of people that live there. I did a piece on that. But hey, that's all I got. Hey, hit the like button. Like I said, like, subscribe, and tell me what voice your opinions down in the comments. Don't get in your feelings, because I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I will provide factual information if I give you pushback on something. But hey, that's all I got, and enjoy the rest of your days. I'm out of here.